So, Rylan, I guess from your perspective, what were some of the biggest improvements you guys made on defense from last
From last time, I thought we were way more physical. We controlled the line of scrimmage a lot better this time. Um, the back end, we were way more gap sound. Weren't giving up explosives, and I guess when they did get an explosive, it was because we weren't in our gaps. But we were able to rally and tackle. So I thought we tackled a lot better, controlled the line of scrimmage, and controlled our gaps better than last time.
What was it like to get your first sack?
It was pretty cool. Yeah, that was it was fun in that environment in a big time game. Um, yeah, it was a good feeling.
That play, I think Granowski said you were in cover three, insert, well, at least for a lot of those plays. I guess take me through that play a little bit in the call and just kind of how were you able to get a
On the
free run
sack.
on the sack? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a blitz we had schemed up for them that week, and they slid the protection the way we were thinking they were gonna, and then Seabass did his job and only took his guy, and then I just ended up coming free. So yeah, it was a good scheme and good call.
Is that kind of based off of the last game? Just something adjustment you made from the December game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in December we didn't get them in third down a ton in passing situations, and it was negative a million too, so they weren't throwing the ball. So this time, once we got them in a third down passing situation backed up, it was a good call, good time.
And when you said that on the explosive, you weren't in the gaps or weren't gap sound, was that the first long pass on their touchdown drive? Is that the one you're referring to?
No, just more their runs. I
Oh, the
mean,
runs.
just like they just had a couple runs squirt out on us, and I mean that'll happen when you play a good team. They got really good players up front too, and so do we. So there's some back and forth. But
What are some of the positives you guys are taking from Saturday?
I think our effort and how hard we played. Just the feeling after this Saturday, I would go to war with against anybody with this team with the type of effort we gave, and how together the team was the entire time. There was no bickering on the sideline about people not doing their job. It was just like, all right, let's do the next play, and we're gonna play as hard as we can, as fast as physical as we can. So I think that's the biggest thing.
You've had a couple days to process. Can you just take me through, the emotions, that last touchdown getting overturned, what was going through your head?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of emotions going on. It's kind of I like to just control what I can control, and I thought CT and Sean made a great play, and it seemed to work out for a second, but went up to the booth, and it was out of our hands at that point. So, yeah, it was out of our hands. Can't control it.
How are you guys now getting your mind right for this Saturday, turning it around for Stetson?
Yeah, I mean, we got to move on. It's a great thing about college football is you get another chance every week. So we got to get opponent ahead of us. We're going to work just as hard and prepare just as hard as we did against South Dakota State for Stetson this week, and come out and execute, and let's get a win on Saturday. So
That pump block, the Julius, I think you were in on as well.
yeah,
I wonder if you could take us through that, just kind of how big of a play that was.
yeah, it was a big play. It was, they were backed up fourth quarter. I think we were down 3 at that point. And we had called that block earlier in the game, and it opened up. We were a little late on it, but that time, I mean, it was all out and everything. Julius made a great play. I dove in there. It was just kind of a collision at the punter. I didn't know what happened. Turned around, I saw the ball, and Tay jumped on it. So yeah, it was a pretty cool feeling.